What's going on, guys? So today we're going to go over why your Facebook ads is bringing you bad leads. Real quick, we're going to go over this little slideshow that I have made, and after that we're going to show you what you need to be doing to turn your bad leads into good leads. So let's get it. Boom. First one, we got tons of leads but nobody answers. This is low commitment. Your form's way too easy to fill out. Your ad's either connected to Messenger, WhatsApp, a website, or just a call button. It's low commitment, easy barrier to cross. You're not building any trust for your business. You're just building more numbers, and with more numbers it's more problems. You don't know what you're actually dealing with, so you want to cancel that right off the bat. It's what's bringing you bad leads. They answer, but there's no budget. So this is basically saying that you're getting an unqualified lead. You give the price to someone and you don't know their budget, so you have nothing to work off of. Now they could either say yes or no, and if you're a company that doesn't be giving the cheapest jobs, they're most likely going to say no, or they're not going to have any trust to actually trust you, and they're not going to have any trust to basically respect your price for what it is, because they just saw you randomly off the internet and they called you off an ad or they texted you off an ad. So there's no trust based off of that. It's most likely your offer. So you want to have a good offer on your ad, and you want your ad to build trust. Like I said on the first one, you want to make it a little bit more committing. You want them to qualify themselves. I'm going to show you exactly how you actually do that in a little bit. Lots of likes, barely any leads. This is the way your campaign's set up. You probably most likely have it under more volume instead of higher intent. Now, more volume, like I said, more people. Facebook's going to try and get you more people clicking, more views, more likes. It's not actually bringing you homeowners that are highly intentful, people that actually shop on Facebook and Instagram, and not people that just like videos, view stuff. You want to customize your audience so that way you're actually getting people that will buy something off of you and fill out the forms and actually become a real qualified lead. Okay, this is the easiest one people always miss. The leads are outside your area. This is going to be in your ad location settings. You're going to target a certain city and a certain mile radius, okay? Nothing outside of that. Facebook's automatically going to just have your ad post to the whole United States or whatever country you're from. You don't want that. You want the specific city that you're targeting. You don't want the state either, because let's just say you're in California, you're targeting all of California. Do you target all of California? And even if you did, you'd want to have specific areas of where you're targeting. You don't want to just target so broadly, okay? And especially if you're starting off with ads, you want to target a certain area and just let that area learn your ad. And then from there, once you're actually getting leads, you could go on to other areas, okay? You want to target just one certain area and just put a mile radius. I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to go over this first one right here. Tons of leads, nobody answers. Your form is way too easy to fill out. This is what a custom landing page is going to look like for you, okay? This is for a painting business down in Temecula. Right away, we have a bunch of trust factors. So most trusted painting company, 17 years in business. And this is the form that you need to have so that way they qualify themselves. This is going to be good for you because when they do hit that submit form button, get my free estimate, whatever it is, you get all the information they filled out, all the questions and answers that we have here. So you want to make it only 4 questions, 3 questions. You don't want anything higher than that, because at that point you're just asking for too much. Now that's overqualifying. You're kind of scaring the audience. You ask for too much right away without even building trust. Now this page is obviously to build trust, but they want to speak to an owner. They want to speak to someone, and they don't want to give everything off right away. So this website at least helps with building trust to fill out the form. That's your main goal. You have things like pictures and work you've done. Reviews is a big one, your process, and just kind of like just the basic outline of what your business is. Now this is just a one-page website. This is why it's called a landing page. You don't want your full-on website, because usually full-on websites are just meant for someone to do their research about you. This is just meant to kind of get them to fill out the form right away. So once they fill out this form, it gets sent out to you and you're able to check it out, their questions and answers, before you actually call them. That way when you call them, you have a base outline of what they want, what their price is, when do they want the job done, You're able just to get on the phone real quick and book your free estimate. Now, next thing you could do, if you're a bit of a bigger company and you have your trusts already laid out for you on Instagram, Facebook, you post a lot, you have lots of followers, what I would recommend is a Typeform. Now, this is just the most basic, simple one, but it's what it's going to look like. It's going to take you to another tab, and you don't want to use Meta Lead Forms because Meta Lead Forms are just poop and they're low commitment. You at least want to have a Typeform. It takes you to another website, fill out my free form, and it's going to ask just simple questions. You don't want the questions to be long. You want it to be, what's your zip code? Boom, answer zip code. Let's just say, okay, so next question, it's going to ask like, what service do you want? How soon do you want the service done? Simple questions that kind of just get someone to keep answering. And from there, that's how you're going to fix the commitment issue. You're going to get more commitment up front instead of just everyone, tons of leads coming in, but no one's answering. You got to get commitment. That's how you get commitment. They answer, but no budget. Okay, that is your offer right there. So you want to just check what your offer is going to be, and how you check that is you check your competitors. So start by searching up Facebook ads library. You'll go to United States, whatever country you're in, all ads, and search up just a basic category of what you want. I just searched up painting and remodeling. You could search up a certain Instagram that is your competitor and see what they're doing. That's pretty cool too. That's mostly where you get ideas of how you want to run your ads. Now, shows you all the active ads. Let's just check this one out. They're a remodeling company. Now, right off the bat, where's their offer? Okay. They answer, but there's no budget. Look, and they have a learn more button. Who's going to want to learn more? Okay, it's just a company logo. It's a local family business. Now, people just swipe right past this. As sad as it sounds, nowadays people will just swipe right past this. And even if they do click the learn more button, let's just check out what it brings me to. It brings me to their website. Now, look, see, like, it's not really optimized. You're kind of just going through their website. Looks more of just like for info, if they need to do like discovery about your business. But that doesn't build trust quick. This builds trust quick, okay? Having the form that your website is self-explanatory, builds trust right away to get this end goal. Now, let's just see where their form's at. Okay, we're swiping. Looks like it's just kind of building a little trust. Don't really see a form anywhere in sight. Let's see. Okay, so 3 dots. Okay, request a quote. That's probably where the form's at. Okay, so, and it really has you fill out all these questions. Now, whoa, I just counted like 8, 9 questions. Okay, and then they submit it, and that's it. You don't know when you're going to be reached out to. Now, that's just like, I don't know who's going to fill that out, who's going to take the time to fill out all these questions, scroll all the way down, when you could just go on this website. The form is right here, and you're not going to be looking at this on your computer. You're going to be on your phone, so attention span on the phones is way different. It's a lot faster. You have to grab attention right away, and this grabs a bunch of attention. So you see the animation right there, like it's keeping people's eyes on that offer. You want a strong offer, okay? You don't want to just pick up the phone and talk to the person, find out they're not qualified, and that being, it's because you don't have a good system set up to where you have already their intent, their commitment up front. You don't know what to expect when you hop on the phone with them. Now, let's go over the next one. This is lots of likes, but barely any leads. This is your campaign objective, okay? Let's go to the Ads Manager right now. Search up adsmanagerfacebook.com. You're going to go under your ad set. Boom, we're going to create the campaign here. A lot of people actually don't know what to do. Okay, buying type, leave it as auction. But when it comes to choosing a campaign objective, you're going to pick leads. Right off the bat, if you're a contractor, you're going to pick leads. Any service business, leads. Nothing else. This is all going to bring you just Views, likes, but no real business. Click views, continue, easy as that. Okay, whoa, there's 3 different sections, there's all this information. What do I do? Okay, you don't do much. Now, follow really closely. Campaign objectives, leads. This is what you picked, okay? Leads, you're not going to click on that. Show more options. That's optional. Don't do that. Okay, campaign budget. It just depends. If you're testing one ad, you could leave it at that. If you're testing more than one ad, you could do ad set budget. If you do ad set budget, just uncheck that box. It's going to put your spend into multiple ads. It's letting Facebook choose that, okay, if it sees an ad that's doing good, it's going to put more money into that ad rather than giving the same amount of money into every ad. Let's just say you have $50 to spend and you're testing 5 different ads. Instead of having $10 for each ad, it's going to find its winning ad and put a majority of the spend into that one ad, and the rest of the ads will just have whatever spend it's deciding to put it into it. So you want to find a winner ad right away. So I recommend ad set budget because it shows you what your winning ad is. Anyways, kind of got off topic there, but yeah. Now we're going to go down to leads ad set. This is where you put your conversion location. Instant forms, we don't want this. This is Meta's lead form and it's not professional at all. You get low quality leads with it. Website, this is the one you want to click here. You're going to connect that landing page or type form to it. Performance goals, always going to be maximizing the number of leads. Let's just see here. Don't want to skip anything. You really want to look at everything, okay? When you do, just make sure you're not changing anything really yet. Okay, this is what you're going to be spending per day. You could put however much you're spending, $50. I recommend anything over like $40. It's a good testing price. That way you're able to actually test a few creatives. You don't ever want to just have one ad. You want to have multiple ads because that one ad, you have no other ads to compare it to. So you want to test different ads, and yeah. Start date, you don't have to worry about that. Custom audience, you don't want to use any saved audiences. You're not going to have any if you're barely starting ads. Locations, you're going to want to look at this. Look how it already just has United States. This means that your ad is being shown to the whole United States, and if you have only $40 to spend on ads, you're going to be getting leads from across the country, different states, not in your specific area. So you're going to search locations. You're going to search up your exact location. So we're going to search up a location, Los Angeles, California. Okay, boom. Now you could exit off that. Now you're in just Los Angeles area. You could pick a certain mile radius. Do you want 25? Do you want 30? Okay. It's going to target all those cities in the mile radius. That's the one thing you want to do. Starting off with ads, you want to target just one location, okay? You don't want to do a bunch of these locations because you just want to find your audience and who you want to be showing the ads to. It's good to start off with a smaller area, and 25 miles per hour is pretty good. So uncheck this. It's basically saying that it's going to show your ads to other people outside of this location if it's better for you. So if people from Riverside, most likely associate with people in LA, Los Angeles, it's going to show them that ad, but you don't want that. So just unclick it. That way you only get people in this area looking at your ad. Show more controls. Okay, minimum age is 18. Where did that go? Okay, you want to change that. You don't want 18-year-olds seeing your ads if you're a contractor. Okay, so we have location, we have minimum age. Don't want to answer here. Custom audiences, none. So suggestions, okay, look, see, now you want to pick the actual age range. Let's just say you want to start at 30 years old, go to 65. This is perfect targeting for a contractor. Not too young, not too old. All genders, you want to test all genders. Don't leave any money on the table. That's basically what it's saying. Okay, slowly look. Placements, this is important. Are you going to be running ads on Facebook, Instagram? You want to look here, okay? So look, It already has all the platforms marked out for you. Now, if you're doing just Facebook, have just Facebook checked, okay? So uncheck, oh shoot, uncheck all these right here. Like, what is audience network? What's threads? Like, you're just wasting ad spend money on places you don't even want your ad to reach to. And yeah, it's gonna rank your score a lot lower because you're just only showing your ad to Facebook. But you don't want to waste money on showing to all these apps if that's not where you're targeting, okay? You either want to have Facebook or Facebook and Instagram. That's what I would recommend, okay? So, yeah, make sure that the placements are fixed. Yeah, so after that, we'll go to the next one. This is where you upload your campaign ad. You're going to upload your creative. So you'll pick the right pages, whatever. Manual upload. Is this going to be a picture, video? Turn this one off, okay? Don't ask questions, just turn it off. Upload the website URL. So you'll go to this page, boom, you'll copy this URL and you'll paste it right here. Set up ad creative. You're going to get image ad or video ad. Like I said, the picture, you want to have a good offer on the picture and you want to have your specific service that you're offering. Video ad, it could be like a transformation video. It could be the video of the process, video of you as an owner kind of just talking, building trust with your audience. You want to have those kind of videos. You want to test out those videos. And tracking, you want to get this set up. This is going to be a separate video. Once you have your website hooked up, you want to test the tracking. You want to see what's actually working. You're going to need to get a data pixel for that with Meta. It's going to be connected to your website. It's going to basically track what leads are being sent from your website, and that's very, very important, okay? Now, after that, you're pretty much done. You publish this thing. Meta is going to be testing, seeing what ads performing the best, and then you'll have to optimize from that. So that's going to be another video. We'll figure that out, but we're just looking exactly why you're getting bad leads. And with everything we just talked about right now, you're going to get good leads, okay? Now it's leads in your outside area, your location settings. We went over that. So locations. Boom, we got our location in check. Going back to this, I showed you exactly why the leads would be bad and how to make your leads better. So we're going to start off from the top. Your form is way too easy to fill out. You're getting no commitment. You're getting no, you don't even know who the lead is. You go to call them, they don't answer. You go to call them, they answer. It's just like a cold call. You're talking to someone that you've never met before. At least have them fill out a form to qualify themselves. That way you could kind of read about who they are, where are they at, you know. You don't want to just have an ad and you don't want to just have people signing up for your ad. You don't know where they're at. You don't know what service they want. You don't know when do they want the job. It's just kind of out of the blue. And it makes the call not as professional as if you had all the information. You call them. You already know what they want. You're talking business right away. It's easier for you to book the estimate that way. Now, your offer, we went over this. You want a good offer. When you pick up the phone and you don't know their budget, you just price them right away on the phone. You don't know what kind of budget they're running with. You could say a budget that's too high and they could just say no and go on with their day. And if that's what you want as a business owner, then you could do that. Okay, lots of likes, barely any leads. We told you your campaign objective. You want to have higher intent, not more volume. Fix that. Your location settings, it's going to try and hide it from you, but you have to find where the location settings are at. Make sure it's not just on US, that it's on a city with a certain mile radius. I recommend 25-mile radius. So this is all simply broken down for you. I know it's a longer video, but if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that going into any of these right here, I can make a separate video for that and go over that for you. But yeah, this is the video itself. If you have anything else, comment down below. You can reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you guys out. But yeah, peace, guys.